Hello, good day everyone. Mr. Lochan here at Medical Scientific, and today we're going to talk about a specimen that we get quite often in the laboratory, but it's not one of the finer specimen types. But nonetheless, as medical technologists, we are required to test samples, and this here is one of them. I'm talking about none other than stool samples, or what we call feces. And I've got a little diagram here with a specimen cup that has a sample in it. Alright, so stool tests are varied, and there are, even in the midst of many types of fecal tests or stool sample tests, there are three common ones that hit us in the laboratory, and I want to just quickly tell you about them today. Number one is stool for occult blood, where you're looking for blood in the specimen of stool. You're looking for blood. The blood may be visible, or it may not be easily seen, so that's why they call it occult blood, or occluded, hidden. And once blood is found in the stool, it can be caused by many different things, by trauma, ruptured blood vessels, hemorrhoidal vessels. It could be ulcers that are bleeding, and of course the one that everyone is afraid of, cancer, which is a growth of abnormal cells. And in this case, it could be the GI tract, the alimentary canal, and colon, etc. And it will present with blood in the stool. As a matter of fact, it's a very routine test done in routine annual medicals, looking for blood in the stool. If blood is found in the stool, it does not confirm that the patient has cancer, or patient has ruptured vessels, or whatever. It is to be combined with the findings or the assessment from their physician. All right. Number one of the most common blood stool tests is looking for occult blood, or blood in the stool. Another common stool test we get is looking for what we call OCP, ova, cysts, and parasites, where O are the eggs, the C is a particular stage of the parasite, and the P is the actual worms, where you can get them in whole portions, broken up. You can get them in segments, etc. And because of the life cycle of some of these worms, they can be found in the human being at particular times. So one of the tests is looking for ova, cysts, and parasites in stool samples. One looking for blood, the other looking for ova, cysts, and parasites, or worms. The third thing is what is called culture and sensitivity. You may ask yourself, well, culture and sensitivity, yes, there are many different organisms in stool normally found, but there are some pathogenic or disease-causing organisms you can find in stool. Some of them are Salmonella, Shigella, and Campylobacter, and these are pathogenic or disease-causing organisms. So, yes, we take a specimen of the stool and we culture it onto agar plates, and we look for particular growth. So just to recap, stool tests, many different types, but the three most common tests done on stools routinely are stool for occult blood, looking for blood in the stool for ova, cysts, and parasites, and then stool for culture and sensitivity. Now I just want to tell you that when I was learning lab technology, we had to describe the stool, we had to look at the color, we had to look at the odor, we had to assess it and make a report on that as well. But normal colored stool is brown, kind of like what looks like Cadbury. And this is a very fancy stool collecting device, where you just take the spatula and you get onto the specimen and you put it inside here. But today I want to just show you, this is what a normal stool looks like. And it's a little bit brown, and as you can see, and what I'm going to do now is something a little bit not the usual. Oh my, it's granular. So this is Cadbury. I just wanted to play with my viewers a little bit, and this is a sterile specimen cup to which I introduced some Cadbury chocolate, just to add a little humor to medical technology. Take care, keep well.